One Sunday morning, the little dinosaur was playing in the lounge of his home. But his focus was not on the toy, but on his grandmother sitting in an armchair, embroidering a beautiful tablecloth. He saw the beautiful designs his grandmother made on the tablecloth, and he felt the need to ask her to embroider too. He went close to his grandmother and asked her, "Is it hard to learn to embroider?" And his grandmother answered, "Well, my mom taught me to embroider in just one afternoon, and over time I learned to make more and more designs." "Why do you ask, Sebant?" wondered his grandma. "Please answer." And Sebant said, "I was thinking, you could show me." "Of course I'll show you. Take the stool and sit next to me." "We will start with something very easy," his grandmother told him, "with a cross stitch, and if you like it, I will show you more designs." Sebant got a needle in his hand for the first time, and his grandmother encouraged him. Slowly, and as the minutes went by, Sebant was overjoyed with the cross stitch. He was so excited to learn something new. Sebant woke up the next morning full of joy and energy, looking forward to the time to go back to school and deal with his new hobby. "First of all, your lessons," said his mom, "and then you are free to do whatever you like." As soon as he had finished his schoolwork, he ran to his grandmother to show him a new creation. While he was embroidering with his grandmother, the door opened and his mom brought him his friend and classmate Halemumu. "Sebant, come to your friend to play," his mom told him. As soon as Halemumu saw Sebant embroider, he began to laugh. "But this is not for boys! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha!" Sebant felt bad and immediately left the embroidery and went out to the backyard to play with his friend. The next day at school, however, something very unpleasant happened. Halemumu talked to the other children about Sebant, who started embroidery, and many kids laughed at him. How embarrassing was the little dinosaur! He wanted the earth to open and swallow him. He didn't know what to say. He couldn't understand why the embroidery was for girls and not for boys. Couldn't understand where the harm was. All he wanted to do was run back home. The school teacher observed the incident from far and thought something amazing. The next morning, when the children gathered in class, she told them, "Today we will all learn to embroider our name. I brought you thread, needle and fabric." "But this is not for boys," said Halemumu. "This is for girls only." "I don't think embroidery is just for girls, Halemumu." "But if you don't want to learn, you don't have to. Sit at your desk and quietly do something else." "Is there another boy who doesn't want to learn to embroider?" the teacher asked. Just silence. All of them were ready to learn something new. All the dinosaurs were having fun with embroidery. Girls and boys seemed to enjoy it. Sebant felt satisfied and was happy again. However, he was distressed to see Halemumu only sitting and not participating with the other dinosaurs. He approached his friend and said, "Do you want to try embroidery too?" "Yes," said Halemumu, and he tried too. The teacher said at the end of the lesson, "My sweet dinosaurs, everything is for everyone. If a little boy wants to knit or learn ballet, then he must do so, and not be ashamed, without thinking about what his friends will say. If a little girl wants to play football or with cars, then she can do it. It is important to do what you love, not to be ashamed of it, to defend it and to encourage those who do something different.